Hello, hello friends, it's Kiona from Ragged Pages. I have this gorgeous postcard collection that I've named the Snail Mail collection. I think these days with all the social distancing, it just means that much more to get some happy mail in your mailbox. So I've decided to put together some simple ways that we can do that for our friends and family and relatives when you can't see them in person. So I'm going to go through a few of these. I've got a bunch of different types. So I've got some vintage ones. These are hymnals that are made into postcards. I've got some cut apart ones that are kind of romantic, some that are kind of vintage. I've got some decorations for postcards or letters that you might want to do, or just to put in your junk journal. More like farm life, country life, kitchen sort of decorations here, some traveling postcards, and then also some homemade, again, farm life ones. And I'll be going into each of these. I've also got some washi tape here that's just gorgeous, and some paper ribbons. So these can act as decorations on your postcards, on your cards, in your junk journals, anything you want. So I've got a couple different varieties of those, and I will be listing everything tomorrow, April 8th, in my shop. So keep your eyes open. I'm going to pull out a couple of these as I show you. So these first are like my vintage type cards. So this is vintage hymns, and then I've just put them on cardstock and stitched them together with some pink thread, if you can see that coloring, and then left the threads hanging just for a real whimsical look, and then put out the framework for doing a postcard. So you'd write your letter on this side, just real simple, the recipient's address, and then if you're going to actually mail this, you need to put a post stamp on there, of course. But if you want to just use this as a journaling card in your notebook, that is already there for you. So we've got God is my strong salvation, he died for me, and then the bottom of another hymn. I'm not sure which one that was. But anyway, so each of these comes in a little clear bag, and they're all different. So, you know, I just went through a hymn book and chose hymns out of it that I thought would go well and be encouraging. So these are kind of my vintage collection that I have here. And the front of this one, it says, "Oh, for 1,000 tongues," and then there's a variety in there. Eternal Father, strong to save, and another 3. So these will be in my shop tomorrow. I also have some cut apart postcards. So this obviously is from a scrapbook set, and there are 3 in this set as well. They have just a blank area, and you can put your stamp over the top of this and right here and put the address here, since they just did such a beautiful job designing this. And then if you want to write more, you can do that on the back, or you can use this as a journaling card. So you have 3 of these, and again, there's 3 cards, all the same in each set. Then I have these ones, and these ones have got to be probably my favorites because they're just so stinking darling. Look at that. I mean, it's beautiful. These ones, I did go ahead and write the framework that you'd need to do a postcard. So you'd put the address here and then write your letter, or you could use the whole thing as a business card. And there are 3 in here. Are you catching a theme yet? 3%. Anyway, so I have these ready to go. I also have these, and these came from a travel kit. And they don't necessarily look like they're travel worthy, but they're gonna go with my travel collection, I guess. So these postcards kind of go together, and I've put the framework in there so you can write the address, know where to put your stamp, or you can use the whole thing as a journaling card as well. So we've got these with some really pretty stamping on the side. And it looks like it's been stamped by the post office on the side there, and then one of those vintage cameras. And then here, same kind of style with the like a script stamping in the background, and then the flower on the front. So I've got 3 sets of 3 of these as well. So I'll put these to the side. Next, let's see, I'll finish with the postcards first. So these are from a country farm, country kitchen type set. And there's 5 in each of these. And these are all 3.5 by 5 inch size, which is the size, standard size for postcards. So these can go in the mail. These are all different. And they have just kind of farm sort of scenes on here, which are super cute. So we've got some chickens and roosters, some milk tabs, like a my garden planted with love, some cows, pigs, chickens, and the dog, and some florals. So there's one of each in these kits, 5 in total, and then I've gone ahead and stitched on cardstock on the back so that you'd have room to write, and then put out the same layout so that you could write a letter and an address on the backs of each of these. So each of these kits are the same, but there's 5 unique postcards in here, and these ones are really cute. And since they've got kind of plain fronts, I am also selling decorations to go with them. So I've got, oops, there we go. I've got a few of these to sell, all identical. And then these kits would work really well for decorating these postcards if you wanted to add a little bit more decoration, or just put these in a letter or a card, or put them in your junk journal. So I'll open one of these up and show you the contents, and each of these is identical as well. Put these up to the side. There's quite a bit in here. I didn't count, but there's this piece. So Cooking is Love Made Visible, with that green gingham back. Business card for if you have any questions after you receive your thing. And then a bunch of just nice sayings. So bless this kitchen. This is a remade rooster. Post-it. Picture of a pretty barn. Landscape version of a barn. And then we've got a cook, farm to table, directions for how to harvest a cow, mom's baking. This looks like a cutout from like a newspaper, but it is meant to be cut out like that so that you can't see all the reading and writing and stuff. But isn't that so pretty? Just such a vintage look. We've got a lady hanging clothes here, farm fresh. This is so cute. It's a bunch of canning jars. And you can see all the vegetables in there. Super cute. Looks like some more cooking materials and another lady using the oven. So all of this comes in this kit. So even if the front looks a little bit different, it's just all these pieces stacked in there. So that will be another item in the collection. And then there are sticker sets. So they look a little bit different because they're all cut apart a little different, but each set has the same number and style of stickers. So these would work super for cards, for envelopes, for junk journals, for your postcards if you choose. So I just want to give you a quick idea of what is in here. Lots of darling ideas. And these are a lot of repeats from what you just saw of the ephemera, because they did come from the same kit. So we've got a happy cook, and she's got some other little stickers. So these are not all together in one. I just cut them out in little things. We've got a pig and some flowers. We've got our trusty barn. This is a long, like, I'm not sure what you'd call it, like a scallop sticker. We've got a farm to table label thing. Here's that same oven that we saw in the beginning, some cans, some vegetables. A family stitched together seldom unravels. Super cute. We've got a rooster, family time, family meal time is fun time. Farm fresh, home memories. I love these flowers. Got some more cooking supplies and a tag. More nice sentiments. And then just like a label and the other cook. And then these, of course, are all separate. So anyway, these all come in the same little kit, and this will be the sticker kit. So we've got quite a few in the farm, country kitchen type genre. Those are all those. And then I also have some washi tape in here, and these kind of go with the vintage postcards. I want to show this to you up close. It's got like a wood paneling in the background and then watercolor florals over the top. Super, super beautiful and classy. And these would be awesome for your postcards, for your junk journals, for sticking down the envelope tab in the back, anything like that. And then last but not least, I have some homemade paper ribbons. So these have been selling like crazy, and I wanted to try some. So I have taken the little tabs from the bottom of my scrapbook papers and then stitched them in ruffles through just some cream paper. So they're all, I believe, 2 inches wide. That'll be listed in my Etsy shop. And in this one, I used some green thread to do a zigzag, and I left the threads long. They're all perfectly imperfect, just to add that little bit of dimension, the texture, the color, without any extra work from yourself. So I'll be sending or selling these in little kits. Like, you won't get an entire roll, but maybe like in a 3 feet sections or something, or tabs. I have to finish that one later. And then I've also got pink ones with pink thread, and I have a variety of these. So there's ones with green stitched with clear thread, pink with a slightly different pattern. I've got another style of blue. So there's just going to be a huge variety of paper ribbons available in my shop. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, show you what goodies are coming down the spout. These will be available, like I said, April 8th, which is tomorrow, in my Etsy shop. So I'll have a link down below so you can go there. And then also, if you would like to join our VIP Facebook group, we will be giving away some prizes for those who purchase first tomorrow. So that will also be linked in the description box below. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day and enjoying being home. I hope it feels like you're safe at home, not trapped at home. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye.